Everybody, what's up? How you doing? Much peace, chilling out there. Hope you're doing fine, fresh and figurative free. This would have been better. Um, you're just doing a bit of a chilling McGillen, still in McGillen. Um, there'll be a few people over the other way, which is cool. But I'll just do this on this Saturday. Alright, Sunday actually. We got public holiday going on tomorrow, so I guess a lot of people will be chilling McMillan. Good to see everybody had a good weekend. Good weekend. Oh, not too much there, Mr. Dozer. Just chilling, bro. I think Gear's on the other line, so I didn't want to. I went over there, said hello, but I'll just roll over this up. Just a little bit of chill and chop chop. Good to see. Hopefully, you got a day off tomorrow, bro. Are you getting some public holiday fundage? Public holiday work hours? Because that's the reason why I dropped this one. Just thought, oh yeah, it's holiday tomorrow, so most people will be chilling the billing. Um, Apart from that, fucking good to see you. Oh, I've got 5 people in the house already. I didn't even plan anything. What's going on? You're just going to be here watching me sit here. But you know what it is. I hope it's great and gravy. Are you a day off? Fuck yeah, bro. You're a hard working dude, it seems. You're always at work, so enjoy that, bro. If you got any plans, I hope you do enjoy them. But if not, just kick back and fucking enjoy a billy or two. 2 minutes into it, and he's already on it. You know, but it's just part and parcel. Um, what's been going on? It's too much. Just oh no, yeah, I'll put on a few things in a bit. Actually, I don't know if they'll allow me to do it, but I'll give this to Dibbity Joe. Fucking oh, saw that uni's going alright, bro. Thanks for asking. As I said previously, I'm having a lot of trouble fucking concentrating this past week. I'm becoming a little bit more in terms of. I guess it's also. I thought about it, and it could be it could be a shock to the system though too. Going from you know quite a heavy dose, 3-4 grams a day of like 20+% THC flower, to have nothing, and then to be smoking on something much lower grade. It was a bit, So I'm calming down a bit. I'm still very upset, but I can't concentrate yet to do it. But yeah, thanks for asking. I'm on that purple schmurple. I don't know if you saw it. It's very fine and fancy looking if you like the purplish purpley. It's not giving it much. I showed it yesterday. You probably saw it yesterday. Yeah, but there's could be some Durban tomorrow. We're trying to get some Durban crossed with lemon, which is not bad. I did try it the other day. But also apart from that, hoping next week. It'll be next week sometime, but the order will arrive from ACU. Anyway, cheers to everybody. We'll wait for 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, like it's decent. It's very nice. It is. It looks really, really good. It's got. We didn't have the strongest smell. The cure probably wasn't done very to its maximum because, like, with the amount of terps in it and the taste, it's got a hell of a terp taste. Good strength, but I'll just say probably my tolerance is way too high because okay, a lot of majority of people that try it really, really, really like it, but it just probably doesn't kick as hard as the medical. So that's why I'm finding it's like but it is very good for what it is. Like the terps are really good. Um, and what was the other thing I was going to say? Yeah, I mean, so yeah, it is good for what it is. But I was watching this thing. See if I can find it. It was it's quite interesting. It's a Vice video, but here we go. Let's just hope it doesn't pause and cut out or whatever for the copyright reason. What I'll do, I'll try and put it on for commentary reasons. I have to share the screen. Give me 1 second. It's a really interesting video. Not many people here anymore, but it's all good. All right. Yeah, so this is really interesting actually. Like, I mean, you can check it out yourself. It's on YouTube. It's from 2017 from Vice, but why is it sharing? Yeah, it's sharing. So it's quite interesting to talk about looking like at the quality of weed and the specifications and how they might be a little bit of discrepancy in the ratings and shit. But anyway, I'll play it. Hopefully it lets me play it all.
In a plant that you've never grown before, there's no real way to know how much THC is going to be in it. Many farms, all they're shooting for is how high a THC number I can get, which leads us into the situation with labs, padding numbers. And actually, we've been approached by labs that are a little bit more unscrupulous than others, saying, hey, this tested at 14%, but we can fix that if you like it. Throw us a little extra cash, we'll fix it.
Testing for potency and purity is becoming the norm in states with legal weed. But there are concerns within the industry about corruption between growers and the labs that test their products.
So you basically went from busting pot growers and dealers to being one yourself?
Correct, yeah.
In 2012, Griffin Lott left his job as a sheriff's deputy in Texas. He now works as a grower in Washington State's booming legal cannabis industry. But even after switching teams, he's still a stickler for playing by the rules. Lott thinks some growers are colluding with labs to fudge their test results.
THC is the thing in marijuana that gets you high.
Yep.
What are you seeing with customers in terms of what they look for when they go to a store and see the THC readout on the packaging?
They like to see THC contents at 20% and higher. It's the equivalent of going to the liquor store and finding the highest proof alcohol and just buying it based on that.
Crooked testing also hurts labs that want to be honest.
I'll just stop it a little bit to see that my commentary will help, but you know, I have heard of previous cases, not here yet. There's been discrepancy in some of the ratings with some people that have done some home testing on some, you know, obviously qualified equipment. But in America, there's been some places where, in both, I think, cases, there's some dispensaries have been sort of penalized and taken off the market for products which are labeled at a certain amount but actually test higher. And then on the other end of the spectrum, same thing, there's been some things which they label as a certain amount but it tests lower. So this is where we're getting at. We'll see what this comes up with. But, you know, this is very interesting. I mean, it highlights and it's evidence of the actualities of this, but this is still 5 years ago.
Charlie Town, a manager at Goat Labs in Washington State, says growers have pressured him to inflate the THC content of their pot.
So do you have clients come in who are blatantly saying, we need this to test a certain rate, make it happen?
I'd had one phone call before that somebody was shopping around for a laboratory, and they even used that term. And I turned them away. I don't want anything to deal with them.
Do you think that was...
That's actually really, like, it's quite disgusting that some people would think that major collusion, you know, they're going around to find somebody that's going to be willing to compensate the figures, you know, most likely for probably like a monetary benefit or some sort of kickback. And, you know, good to see this guy said no, but to hear that that's existing, I mean, it's not surprising, but it's very disgusting at the level because, you know, as the culture is, it's kind of as it existed before, from the ground roots, people socializing and just doing what they do to be in a kind of a culture which had a ban over it as well. At the same level, I think someone commented in one of the chats yesterday, it was like the prescribers and government doctors are kind of nincompoops as opposed to street dealers, because a lot of these people have never been involved with the culture. All they're doing is analyzing videos, analyzing books, analyzing some tests that they've done in the laboratory by themselves or with their group, and then coming out to the public and saying, no, this is the evidence, this is the knowledge. Whereas it doesn't really work that way, because in the real world, you have to interact and have those understandings. So to see that those corporate status, even though they've been, kind of elevated and put on a stance that these are, very clean, very strict things that, you have to get past in order to become one of these established places. That's the knowledge provided to the public in the sense of it's going to be safe and clean and a great product. That's why you're paying all these prices and going through all these tests and meeting all these requirements to be eligible. But then we see evidence of a situation like this, the corporation going around trying to stigmatize numbers before it gets going. But it's not very good. So keep it going.
That was a random, like one guy was shopping around, or do you get the sense that that's happening more often than not?
I think that's happening more often than not.
To demonstrate the problem, Charlie retested a jar of cannabis that was advertised as being especially potent.
So what are the results from your test?
It claims that it was 30% THC, and we just tested it and ran it, and it's 18.9% THC.
And there's no way that that's a rounding error or some sort of calibration. That's just flat out false results.
That's false results.
Some people might think, oh, what's the harm? Why does it matter if somebody's inflating the numbers just a little bit?
To me, it's about integrity. I mean, again, we're a new
Well,
and
there's
burgeoning
one
industry.
there.
We
Hang
want
on
to
a
be on the
second.
up and up. If they're willing to fudge potent,
That
and again,
was-
we're a new and
That was quite.
Oh, what's the harm? Why does it matter?
Where are we at?
And there's no way that that's
That it was 30% THC, and we just tested it and ran it, and it's 18.9% THC.
That's dramatic, right? That's huge. That's more than 30% reduction in the rating that's on the bottle as to what you're getting according to this guy's test. Like, really, that's crazy. So that's like something like the Rocky. If we're talking hypothetically here, Australia's probably most potent dry flower on the medical with a 30% rating, testing at 18%, something similar, to the Jerusalem flower, or very much less than any of the Beacon products, or So and that's a big difference. 10% between something that's 30% is a third of it. So it's more than 10%. It's interesting. I mean, it's not, I keep saying interesting, but it's more actually probably disheartening.
and there's no way that that's a rounding error or some sort of calibration. That's just flat out false results.
That's false results.
Some people might think, oh, what's the harm? Why does it matter if somebody's inflating the numbers just a little bit?
To me, it's about integrity. I mean, again, we're a new and burgeoning industry. We want to be on the up and up. If they're willing to fudge potency numbers, who's to say that they're not willing to fudge pesticide or mold or mildew contaminant numbers? The two biggest ones in the industry are Eagle 20 and Avid. Those are both neurotoxins. They're basically chemical weapons, okay? This is stuff that's sprayed on plants routinely in the agricultural world, but they're not for human consumption. Black mold, the same thing. People smoke that, they end up with a disastrous lung infection that can actually end up killing them.
Is there anybody from the state coming in to make sure that when you test your samples that it's going to come back accurate on THC content?
It's not anything that's done on a regular basis. We do proficiency tests within the lab.
So if you do it right once, the state doesn't check back to make sure that you're doing it every time.
It's really the honor system right now.
Washington is considering tightening its rules. A spokesman for the state said a secret shopper program provides oversight of the labs, and it has turned up deviations in testing results, which they are investigating. The problem isn't limited to just Washington. 8 states and Washington, D.C. have passed recreational marijuana laws. An additional 21 states have some form of medical marijuana. The lab rules vary from state to state, and some require no testing at all. This can be a serious issue for patients who need precise doses and pot that's free of pesticides and mold.
Do you worry at the national level? Is there a federal debate that's happening right now about whether or not the country should change its marijuana laws, that this kind of deception is going to influence people's decision on the issue?
Certainly. In other industries like, meat, dairy, that kind of thing, you have agencies like the USDA that are testing those products on a national level. They have a national standard for testing all of those products for every state. That's honestly what we need in the marijuana world, is have one way of testing every marijuana product that is consumed by the public in any state that it might be.
Yeah, there was something there. I mean, it's a pretty good point. I think the last point there was, how the levels of pesticides, nutrients that's put through. I think maybe, are they getting doctored? Is that information being, scrutinized properly or whatnot? And that's obviously a case in America 5 years ago. That it was kind of interesting to see. But I wouldn't be surprised if we were to hear a situation of something like that going on. Be very disappointed and disheartened. Smoke screen, what's up, bro? Oh, you do, talk. Coming in, thanks for coming through. Just started to do this little streamity stream, considering it's public holiday tomorrow. For some reason, isn't it the Queen's birthday? So, happy birthday, Queen. Happy birthday, Queen. You just woke up from having a nap. Well, yep. It's good. What else? So this is.
Hey, Maxie, you forgot to shave.
Max forgot to shave, but it's a bit of GG here.
Amen. Amen. What it do? It's your host with the most, Finding Nemo, aka Nemo Hoes, inside the GGN News Network. Now, over the years, one of the most consistent themes that we've had here on the GGN is the weed. And let's take a look back at some of our best smoking moments. Yeah, man. If you don't know, you won't know. You inside the GGN News Network with your host with the most. Here's a toast to the boogie. Finding Nemo, aka Nemo Hoes.
Have you ever smoked at the White House?
In the bathroom.
You did? In the White House?
In the bathroom.
Wow.
Not in the White House, but in the bathroom. Because I said, may I use the bathroom for a second? And they said, what are you going to do? Number one and number two? I said, number two.
Who said this? The First Lady?
No, the CIA or the FBI, the alphabet boys. So I said, look, when I do the number two, I usually, have a cigarette or I light something to get the aroma right. And they said, well, you know what? You can light a piece of napkin. I said, I'll do that. And the napkin was this.
What a sick guy.
Shake, go, work, make it move, work. Don't you dare quit. GGN.
It's my kind of TV show, man. You smoke weed with the host.
And do what you like and say what you feel.
What?
This is fucking great smoking on a fucking show like this.
Roll me down.
Yeah, you see what this
With it want to and shit, you could get across to people smoking, doing what
See,
you want.
this shit just
talking
makes you
shit,
happy,
so-
bro. This is what makes me
Fucking
happy,
great.
man. Personally, the pips and everything makes a good spot of our face to see. You know, this is the essence of the country. These guys to have a great time. They're, you know, yeah, man, it's cool. They could probably considered, what's the word? They could say successful because they establish their field and they're supporting themselves with it, whichever they're doing. And they're having good cannabis. So bring it up. It's beautiful.
You asked that earlier. On getting bombed.
Yeah, that guy, what's his name, bro? Larry King or something. And he got to show you, so check that out too. That's really awesome. He's on here then.
Was it that beautiful lady in the Peter Pan commercial back in the day?
No.
Somebody
Aren't they-
take this. This
aren't
is
they-
leaking over to Larry's
You
section
know,
of the interview.
the sinuses are affecting my eyes.
But also, I might add though, I've heard, you know, well, this is obviously I heard just from footage and shit like that from Snoop. He said that, you know, once he does catch up, and after this, Larry got a takeaway care package. Says on screen, acting like he don't like the smoke and shit. But in reality, Larry'd be puffing behind when the door's closed. So
now you give me this.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll blow it the other way.
You have a cold one?
This small liquor
You
boy.
have any roast turkey in them?
look at his face. Look at his face.
You have any, listen,
Look at Snoop's face
We
when he
get
said that. That was
a couple
classic.
roast turkeys, grilled asparagus, and like some sort of dessert.
You wrote that yourself?
Mm-hmm. And wrote by the Prince. That's the father right there. I'm just doing as I should.
Okay, now I got to show you this one that I rolled up. And now, that thing that killed John Wayne.
That's the main event right there.
Boy,
that's amazing.
y'all
bro.
stacked up
Come
and
on.
macked up. Y'all came through with a slew of things. Did that come in a U-Haul truck or what? How'd you
Oh,
bring that
man.
Brinks truck? What was that, man?
Man, you know, coming to see the dog father there, we had to come from
Man,
there.
you came with your Christmas bag, man. Right now,
I
I just got the tally in. They said you you
Yeah.
rank number 1 right now.
Oh, I'm saying, yeah, because I know you ranking. See, that's
you can't
what
rank
see?
1. You
See,
you
okay.
moving the homie out the way. I ain't
Okay.
gonna say who you moved out the way,
Okay.
but you rank 1 right now.
I love
Your
this.
ass up interview. There you go.
Are we making a hostage video?
Welcome to the show, brother.
Who are these the guys you killed and you keep their shoes? What is this show?
You motherfucker, you Jeff. We about ready to get started on this motherfucker. Let me put this thing out so I won't mess up your endorsements.
No, you can smoke. I just can't smoke.
Secondhand smoke.
Yeah.
It's real effective.
It's so amazing in here right now. Turn up.
French in here. I like the way you French in here. Do it again.
What's in it though, Uncle Snoop? What's in the inside of it?
It's strawberry cough.
Ooh, strawberry cold.
That's for you, Uncle Snoop. Got that? Yeah.
Give me a light.
Yeah, lighter.
See
What's
that?
dope?
He did
I'ma
the
give you a chance.
dry. He did that dry
Let me put that
dry
thing out.
inhale.
See, that's that
Check
thing
the
that killed
temperature first and the taste. You know, on the dry. That's the real smoking dry. It's so funny. There's a couple other times. There's one with Be Real. He gives him some tangerine. He's like, tastes like a fruit. It's fucking funny. Oh no. Oh no. Gotta get back to the moment. I gotta get back to the moment. Let him have some fire with that.
That thing that killed John Wayne.
Oh, that's it right there? You gonna put it out?
I'm gonna put that thing out.
Let me see.
Yo. Typical.
Oh, with this
Hold
here.
on. How that taste?
Give me a little bit of that.
Okay, I got you. All right.
Smoke, nephew?
Oh yeah.
Microphone checker. Microphone check. Microphone checker.
Das Effect.
Microphone checker.
Oh yeah.
What a
Tell me what that
sick
tastes like.
man. This is also what helped the culture though too, I guess. They both probably paved the way for cannabis culture to see what it is. Also, cannabis culture paved the way
Said
for
I was
hip
gonna
hop.
go through this. That tastes like heaven.
They do? That record right there was heavy, man. We did. I always used to listen to that statement. I might stumble, but I refuse to fall. Because I done stumbled many times in life, but I refuse to fall.
Yeah, I like your gadgets, man. But where'd you put the shit at?
At the tip top, you don't stop. You got to get the top up real way. It's a pleasure to have you on my show, Joe.
Man, it's good to be on here where I can smoke and talk shit.
Man, we miss you, man. We miss you around this.
I'm taking advantage of this shit.
As you should. And it's all day thing. It's as much as you like, because it's for you, not for me. I need some help.
Oh shit. That's that sounds around the key. Oh shit, stupid. The gas man. Oh, he hitting the ball. He don't really hit the ball, though.
Next performance. My God. Let me let you niggas at the house see. When y'all run up on my nigga Currency, right? Let me tell you something. This shit got to look. See how it's stuck?
That shit don't even want to fall out
This ain't even no hourglass. Nigga stuck to the bottom. Nigga, like, you know, I got to do that to get it together, man. Yeah. What I used to do, I'm gonna give you a secret. This is a double up, I used to call this. I used to put hash, endo, Thai, and mushrooms. I cut the mushrooms up, put them all in the joint. Big fat one like that. And you talking about an LSD? Ooh, wee.
I thought about putting phones in the joint.
All right, yeah. But don't tell nobody when you do it.
Yeah, no, of course
Just,
not.
you know, you roll a regular one, then let that one go around. And then roll out and come back and check on the home.
A lot of
the weed is a nice bridge.
It bridges the gap between a lot of stuff too. You know what I'm saying? People have another understanding when if you mention weed or something, it kind of get a little closer attention. But I tried to make sure that wasn't the whole message was about just weed. But
weed is in most of my messages, so
you know what I'm saying?
Want to hear something?
Man, why not?
Take one of these things right here, man. This one of the things that killed John Wayne, man. And I'll put some fire on the tip for you too, so you can get cracking like me. Oh boy, so quick, so fast, vivid.
You know I'm the backwood guy, but when I'm smoking with dog, you gotta smoke what he smoke. You know what I'm
you
saying?
get it backwood. I'll let you roll up one.
No, I dab to my
like KK.
Are those Snoop Dogg papers?
Yes, they are. I had Currency on the show, right? And he said,
You said it first.
Keep the motherfucking blunt in your pocket, low.
Because
Doggy Dog is all about the zigzag smoke.
You said keep the blunt in your back pocket.
And they always look at
You said keep the blunt in your back pocket.
They always hold me to what I said.
You said it. Now I'm just saying, you said the shit first. We sampled it, man. We looped that shit for a fucking right. Like you said it, so I mean, it's amazing like that you did that because you said it.
You're right. You're right.
You
so I'm
built
gonna have
the
to come
shit.
back home.
You built it. Yeah, I know.
I'm coming back home.
I can't believe it's a fight. I can't believe it's a struggle. I saw one of these by the soap in the bathroom. I know that's yours, dog. I knew that shit.
I left it in there. In case somebody got to take a small minute or vacation in there.
I seen it by the soap. Like, man, it's tall. Let's drop that shit right there for sure.
My words have come back to bite me in the ass.
Yeah.
I shitted and fell back in.
That thing up there in the front, Jack. Come on now. Yeah. Ow. Hey, yo. Put some good fucking in there. You know what I'm saying? Oh. We made it. Watch yourself.
Damn you, Jeff. There's no way I will let you leave here.
Listen, grass smoker.
Without paying my respects.
Your challenge.
Meet me at the Shaolin Temple. after midnight.
For happy hour.
See how I rolled this thing for him? Look at this.
I wanted to tell you that was amazing.
Watch how
Yo,
I
it's
hit
like
though.
a smokestack.
Watch how I hit. Amazing. Awesome. No runs. It's just, that's that, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, man.
That's experience. That's experience right there. I'm gonna roll another one because I don't
It's like
think
a
the viewers
fucking
was at
roasted
home.
marshmallow. It's like he just passed me a roasted marshmallow. That's tight, man. You can make s'mores with these. Huh?
This is, I mean, is this, pinch me, man. Is this for real, man? No matter of fact, I'm gonna smoke something to see if this shit is for real, man. Oh, it's real. Say what up to the world, y'all. What's going on?
What's up, Salts and Mischief? What's happening?
High roll, baby.
We love out. We love out. On purple. We love out. Purple. We love out.
Are you one of the founding members of the Smokers Club?
Yeah, B. Shout out to my brother Johnny Shipes.
How do I get to be a part of that? Because I feel like I'm a
Nigga,
smoker.
you are the Smokers Club. What are you talking about?
I mean, can I get my license, my registration?
Of course.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
You know I got to bust at least 2 or 3 before I'm gone, but there's always one in the crowd, rapping loud, all in the niggas' mouth, all them bitches and cowards, with the East Coast flow, West Coast body language, don't know nothing about the South, I'm trying to find someone to hang with, man, when you finish flowing or whatever the fuck that you do with it, holla at me, I'll be in the bathroom, boo-boo.
I ain't doing too bad at all. We're gonna start the Olympics. 440 relay. Take the baton and pass it.
Oh, wow. Kevin's going.
Oh, you hear me? Doing too bad.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, we got
I
DJ
ain't doing
Berman.
too
Even
bad at
Berman
all.
smoking? All right.
Yeah, why not?
Wow. It's a special occasion.
Why not? DJ V.
So we'll finish. Do 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 boom boom.
Now, we've definitely had some heavy smokers on the show, but not everyone can hang with the champ. And the people that sat in this seat right here, well, let's just say they got a little too high. Check this out. Drinking or smoking? Smoking. Hot dogs or cheeseburgers?
Hot what?
Hot dogs or cheeseburgers?
You said what, bro?
Hot dogs or cheeseburgers? Nigga,
cheeseburgers.
Okay.
This is your new den.
Yeah, one thing about it, you're gonna be high as fuck when you leave here. So if you had a drug problem,
I was high as fuck when I got here. Imagine how I am when I got now.
Oh shit.
Oh man. Thanks, buddy. This was really fun.
I'm cool. Oh, it got me high already. That's strong ass weed you got.
Yeah, did. You a part of it, nigga. You a part of the Laker dynasty, nigga. Know
Oh, yeah.
that. Nigga, you so high, you not even gonna let me grab the motherfucker. Everybody in my world want to know who is the Kush guy.
Smoke Dizza. At all my shows.
I accept offerings.
They bring me weed,
Weed brownies.
candy. all
My
that
nigga
good
said
shit.
I accept offerings. This is time for the tithes and offerings, benevolent offering. To the Kush God.
All blessings to the Kush.
We'd like to thank you for coming on the GGN. This is your first time, but it won't be your last time.
Yes,
Had a
indeed.
great conversation with you. Enjoyed checking out your video clip back there.
Word.
You know, doing what we do, smoking with you. I like how you took that whole blunt to the head. I'm pretty sure everybody at home gonna comment on that. Nigga didn't pass that shit once. And he wasn't supposed to. That's what I mean. No, nigga, you didn't.
Okay, nigga. I was just smoking, and he sent me some beats.
And I was just smoking.
And he sent me some beats. And that last batch of beats that I got, I was like,
Hey.
That's just how I talk, you know.
Yo, what up? This is Gavlin, and you are watching GGN on Vest TV.
Fuck up.
See, you
That's
got
that
me all
Blazy,
high
yeah.
and shit. Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right.
He did it again.
Did I say .com or TV?
Nope, no .com, baby.
Just West Vest TV.
West Vest.
Yo, what up, world? This is Gavlin, and you are watching
GGN
on Vest TV.
Nope. On West Vest TV, baby.
God damn it.
See, your daddy shouldn't have
West
did that.
Vest.
That's my fault. Hey,
See? Yep.
hey, I did that. My fault.
It's his fault.
So says me.
What's up? It's the Kid 50 Cent. What's the talk of New York? Tony Ayo.
It's your man Lloyd Bank.
The Young Buck.
So, kid.
That nigga eyes a mother.
Snoop did
Did
that
you see how that nigga?
Snoop
Hey,
did that
play his last one and then play the one. That nigga went. Hey, it's a homie
That's gonna be on the
kid.
bloopers.
Hey, it's the homie kid. You did?
Yo, I've been smoking wax all day, man. I can't.
Action Bronson.
I'm like, when I was waiting over here, I've been hitting this pen, man. Like, why? Why'd they make this?
That's a trippy stick, right?
Why'd they do this?
Because they knew that you would be tripping once you got it. So
I'm definitely tripping, but it's
Yeah.
like ruining
it's
my
addictive
life.
too, because you feel like you're getting away with something when you're doing it.
Exactly.
But you
I
actually
hit it in the restaurant.
and see you showing out now. See now you showing out.
Exactly.
That's it. I'm sorry for passing you that little bitty power stick. He been hitting this big motherfucker. I passed him that little motherfucker, his whole chest and blew out. That's that power stick. You understand me?
Annie, are you okay?
Is she okay? Is she okay? Is she okay? Is she okay? Is she okay?
That ain't gonna be okay.
It's all good.
Yeah, pack a punch, don't he? That boy is righteously together. Fuck it up, Jack. Hey, fuck it up, Jack. Fuck it up, Jack. Fuck it up, Jack. Fuck it up, Jack.
You know what? I really love a nice homemade chocolate chip cookie.
You do? I really love a nice homemade white, pink toe, blue-eyed, blonde hair trailer trail.
Toasted sandwich. Toasted sandwich. Toasted sandwich.
Nothing ass bitch.
I really like a nice toasted sandwich.
You know this your fucking song. You know this your fucking song. Yeah, baby. You know this your fucking song. Yeah, this is her favorite song. Just like it's her favorite song. Back then she said no to drugs.
Hey, police, cuz. Police, act like you chilling.
You know what,
Well,
man?
it's when it's some real rap shit going on right now.
How y'all let these niggas
I got
in, man? How y'all gonna let the
my
police
ID
in while we
right here.
taping, man? What the?
Somebody bring some girls to dance for this police officer, man. Ladies, come and dance for the police officer. Let him have a good time. Ladies, come back over here. Ladies, show him a good time. Yeah, please. Show him a good time, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Show him a good time, baby. On my phone.
You feel me? I got to pass the weed for you, bro.
Like that. I had no hands. I went gator arms on your ass, nigga. I went alligator on that nigga like.
Get blank or blank.
This nigga is high as a motherfucker. Parents, do not give your kids permission to come on my show and smoke. And kids, don't ask for your parents' permission. Cause this shit is leaf out.
Church. Preach. Tabernacle.
That's funny shit. That's very funny. Everybody's chilling out there. I don't know who's up in the crowd, but there's a couple people up here. I don't know what I could put on there. That was pretty cool though. That was funny as shit. Check this out here.
What up, y'all? I wanted to show you guys some of the new menu items coming out of Washington, the Washington market. I got some collaborations we did with House of Cote d'Ivoire, the homie Jason. We'll start off with this powdered sugar. I think the name is pretty self-explanatory. Nice and sweet. This one for me is all about the bag appeal. Exclusive to the Washington market.
Chunky.
Nice and sugary.
Like calyxes are so fat. Trikes all over
Lineage
that.
on this is cookies and cream number 21 times sugar berry scone number 7. The breeder of this is Colors by Cultivar. I love when we do collaborations in other markets, exclusive to those markets. I'll bring you inside the Biznag real quick. See how this thing's tasting. I smoked this when we first selected it, but it's been a while. Definitely get that cookies and cream in there. Smooth, super player taste. Again, for me, when we selected this one, it was all about the look, the bag appeal, the high. This thing gets you super blaze, super mellow, super mellow, super heavy, relaxing body high. That's how I remember it to be. Powdered sugar. Exclusive to the Washington market.
Well, see, they've even got exclusive over there. I suppose it's different recreational medical.
Almost 2
Exclusive
years ago,
medicals
to
at
see
this
it
trade.
finally in production is cool. It takes a lot of time when you really curate menus and ramp things up. Shout out to Jason, the whole House of Cote d'Ivoire team. I like this powdered sugar right here a lot. Super fire. Everything I like when I check the boxes. White ash. Nice and white. That was the powdered sugar. All right. Next up, we got the undertow. This undertow, because when I was smoking this, I was in Maui. I just thought about a motherfucker might just grab you and pull you to a whole nother direction. Undertow is gassy. All right, super gassy. It's a Gushers times Wet Betty, also bred by Colors by Cultivar. Holy shit. This one right here is a staple. We're going to have to bring this to other markets for sure. Boom.
Ooh.
Wow.
Colors on it.
Undertow, loud. Gushers are popping on this super hard. The Wet Betty, whatever Wet Betty is smelling crazy. I like this a lot. The Undertow. If you're in the Washington market, look out for this. I'm about to review it right now. I definitely remember this one because it stood out big time. You could tell by the size of the joint I rolled, I want to preserve it. And roll it 222 pack because this one right here is special.
Just looking at that, you know, you have 4 different packets here. It made me think how many different brands are out there. How many actually different strains like available on that US market. We've got like 100 on the medical, more than 100, but you know, that's just on that alone. Mention everything off that. To find the lineage and, you know, and to find actual pure ones would be the thing, but also on that point, speaking of Mr. Nice in one of his documentaries was saying that the strains were kind of, and the naming was just a branding, marketing thing from in Amsterdam in the 80s. Because, you know, each plant is actually different. You can have the Undertow or whatever, but each packet, each flower will be, although we're similar and the same, yes, but as with the phenos and all that, you know, I guess if they cloned it, but I'm not even sure that, but you know, there is a huge difference among that, the variety of each strain.
Wow. Flavor on this is super nice, heavy gas. Just, I gotta ask my boy Jason what the Wet Betty is, because this is like way different than just a regular Gushers, and trust me, I know Gushers very well. This got nice little added kick to it. Undertow is about to go crazy. Would love to do a breeding project just with the Undertow. It is some things I love, like London Pound Cake, Gary, Cereal Milk. Undertow, super nice. Again, burner super clean.
Someone just came to the backstage. I just
Wow.
missed him.
This is strong as
His
fuck.
granted
I will
old
keep
Google.
this joint
What's up,
separate
brother?
so I
How
can
are you?
relight it when we're done with this review.
Just chilling here,
Undertow
doing some, not much.
special.
Probably shut off in 10 minutes. But someone from just
Next
Brandon just came back. If you want to
got
come
the
back,
yellow
I'll be there like
roses.
that. But he could have been a troll.
This is not a cookie strain. This is a lemonade strain. Such a like unique, euphoric smell. Very earthy. This is a wedding cake times roses. Yeah. Wedding cake times roses. It's like a bright berryish kind of vibe. For those that know, that fuck with me on the music thing and, you know, listen and follow the movement, you know what this image is right here. It's a very timeless image to me. When I smoked this, I felt great. It reminded me of this image right here, the yellow roses. Name means a lot more, but it's a if you know, you know type thing. See the wedding cake like in the bud structure, it's super chunky, nice, probably yields really well. pleasant. Best way to describe that taste, very pleasant. And the cool thing about this, too, not all herb holds a shelf life. I had this for like the last month, and it's just been sitting, maybe even 2 months. It's just been sitting here, and Instagram deleted the video. And I just found these again and wanted to give a proper review on the collaboration we did with House of Cultivar in Washington, and let you guys see what's popping. The Yellow Roses was bred by Fountainhead Seeds. Shout out to Fountainhead Seeds. This was hunted and grown by House of Cultivar. Did I bring them inside the bag yet? I don't think I did on the Yellow Roses. No, huh? I didn't. So, let me show you guys.
Oh, what?
Light green, no color on this one.
Yeah.
Super delightful,
Oh, shit.
pleasant taste. Yellow Roses. I like this a lot. Again, it checked the bag appeal, the smell, the taste, the high, and of course, the burn. They're doing it right out there in Washington. Shout out to the homies out there doing their thing. Last one we got for you guys today is Disco. I had to tap that one more time. Man, that tasted good. Next up is the Disco. Alright. The Disco is a wedding cake times lime vines. Again, another one bred by Fountainhead Seeds. This was selected and grown by House of Cultivar in collaboration with Cookies.
Oh, what's he showing his at the same time? That looks kind of like the Candyland, like Candyland.
Nice and short. Pretty good. I'm not really getting the wedding cake on the nose. Must be more of the lime vines I'm getting. This one got a crazy nose on it too. Curious to see what the lime vines are. I remember you told me when we did this breeding project, but man, look, it's the end of the day. I'm fried. It's Cinco de Mayo. We're thinking about steak tacos. We're thinking about steak and shrimp tacos. I'm fried. That's why they're already rolled up. I'm ready to get my ass home. Yeah, super nice. Disco is one of my favorites. I think we kind of checked a lot of boxes for, as far as custom info. The Undertow is that loud, gassy, purple dank. The Yellow Rose is that sweet, pleasant, delightful tasting, strong indica high. The powdered sugar is a very sweet, strong, heavy body indica high. The Disco is kind of like a nice mix-up. It's like a, I believe the lime vines gives it like a little more of like a leaning a little more towards sativa. Maybe I'm wrong, but the shit just it's nice. Power. Wow. For sitting in my office for 2 months, this shit tastes incredible. Shout out to my partners over here in Washington, House of Cote d'Ivoire. We got the Disco, the Yellow Roses, the Undertow, and the Powdered Sugar. Just wanted to take a few rips, bring you inside the bag, let you know what we got going on. And we'll do this every now and then as new product arrives. I would love to show you guys just like this.
That's really nice. So I'll probably drop out too. So much peace to everybody. Thank you for sticking in. I'll be back with an episode soon. Keep doing that thing. This was just an impromptu shout stream. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Look out for yourself. Find your direction and follow that path. Be the best you can be. Be honest. Be yourself. Follow your intuition. And free the yandi, because ganja is the greatest gift given. Much peace to everybody. Jiggly day. Oop.